Hey everybody, I'm Alan with Bricks and Blocks Gaming, and in this video I'll be giving a general overview of the Grave Mutations Supplement for the game of Frostgrave. This was written by author Joseph A. McCullough, however he describes it as unofficial, and it wasn't published by Osprey Games. This is a strange add-on to the game, as it's basically just a large table of 1,000 mutations that can be given to warband members, and it contains no other added content. And if you prefer the author's other games, Rangers of Shadowdeep, Stargrave, or Ghost Archipelago, this supplement can be used with those games as well, with some slight modifications. At the time of this recording, I believe the supplement is only available as a downloadable purchase through DriveThruRPG, so there's no physical version and no Kindle version for sale. So let's get to the bricks and blocks of Grave Mutations. The introduction to the supplement explains why the book is unofficial, and the author talks some about why he likes the swinginess of his games, because it can add an interesting narrative. And this supplement doesn't include rules or reasons for why the mutations it presents will occur, so it's really just up to the players of whether they want to add something just for randomness, or for occasional story elements in their campaign. Perhaps players will choose to roll on this whenever a figure suffers a permanent injury, or when they're reduced to 0 health by certain types of enemies. Maybe the first figure to interact with a certain terrain piece on the board gets a mutation, or there's a chance any figure drinking a potion gets a mutation. It's really up to the players. Most of the mutations add subtle changes, either bonuses or penalties, while some of the changes are more significant, and some of them are just kind of silly, like cute and fluffy, or no torso. And there's about 100 pictures depicting some of the possible afflictions. Using the mutations does add a layer of complexity by adding another thing to keep track of, especially if players allow soldiers and not just spellcasters to gain mutations, or if players add mutations to their warband members every game. It's also important to note that some of the mutations can cause changes to a figure's appearance, like the walking head affliction, meaning you might need to swap out miniatures if some of these results are rolled. While other mutations, like gills, can easily allow the player to use the original figure. So players using the supplement might choose to only use mutations that don't force swapping out their miniatures. To determine which mutation a figure gets, a D1000 is rolled. And the way that works is with 3 10-sided dice, where each of the dice is assigned to either the 1s, 10s, or 100s place, with 000 counting as 1000. And since Frostgrave usually calls for only using D20s, you can use them instead by just ignoring the 10s digit on the dice. And while the gameplay modifications presented with the 1000 afflictions won't translate to non-Joseph McCullough games, the list of mutations themselves can work for role-playing games and some other games as an easy way to create weird creatures, alien races, or curses a character might incur. And that's really all there is to this add-on. Just an interesting way to spice up a game with some added randomness. And if you want to learn about some of the other supplements available for Frostgrave, check these links over here. I'm Alan with Bricks and Blocks Gaming. Thanks for watching and play well.